Is it this one? No. This one? Yeah. Ignore that, okay? What's up, everyone? I figured I'd watch this because, you know, it came out and had some cool news. And, you know, I really want to see it. And I'm just going to go like this real quick. And then you're going to ignore that part, okay? And then I'm going to come back to this. And we're going to watch this because I want to see the news about Fable and shit. I'm kind of fucking nervous and I don't want shit spoiled for me. So we're just going to watch it now and it's going to be awesome, okay? Yeah, I tested it. It should be working correctly. I've not watched anything. I saw 2 dates. I saw the dates for the slight info about Fable and the slight info about Forza, and that's it. But if you didn't know, I was a big fan. I know I'll be judged for this. I was a big fan of Fable 3 and played the hell out of it as a kid. And eventually went back and played and enjoyed Fable 2. So I'm really excited for the new one. But let's get into this. Hopefully the volume's okay. I have chippies in front of me as well. While that's going, I can hop out chat real quick.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Is Playground Games doing Fable?
Welcome to this world-first look at Forza Horizon 6. I'm Torben Ert, design director.
I'm hesitant about Forza.
I can't wait to show you what the teams at
Ever since Motorsport 4.
And I'm Don Arcetta, art director for Forza Horizon. The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world. And now we're taking you to the place we've wanted to visit for a very long time, Japan.
Hell yeah. I knew that.
It really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of the festival or a racing champion or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan. Your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by completing the Horizon qualifiers. After that, you'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster, more exciting cars. At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our new
My favorite thing to do in Forza was always to have build up the C and D tier cars to be as crazy fun as possible and drive basically A and B upgraded to A and B cars
an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks,
to the level, whatever level, and then
that
customize them with like special one-off liveries.
Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So, let's talk about the location we've all been waiting for.
Japan is the ideal location for
I'm still sad that I don't have a way to access my Forza 3 liveries I made for the Subarus.
Modern and traditional. This is our largest map, full of verticality, diverse biomes, seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences, elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and authentic game possible. To help us create those experiences in-game, we
I'll
sought out
explain
advice
my
and
word-
insight from people who
my
lived the
concerns
Japanese
after.
car culture their entire lives.
As someone who grew up in Los
Also,
Angeles and Tokyo,
you can hear
both
me,
cities
right?
known
Yeah,
for car
okay, cool.
culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture and how to reflect these in Forza Horizon
If you can't
6.
replicate the
As an
races
example,
from
when we discussed
Fast and
naming
Furious
options
Tokyo
for the
Drift,
player
I don't think
home
this is
at
gonna be a
Tokyo
win.
Docks, we discussed the building engines, picking 7 and 8 because those two numbers are considered fortunate in Japan. In fact, these numbers are also part of a well-known Japanese
But is number
proverb,
78 considered
"Nanakorobi
fortunate?
yaoki," which means never give up.
When our team builds a Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place, what makes it special and unique. At the start of production, our team traveled to Japan to capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars. From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that process begins with the roads. Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginko
I wanna drive the
Avenue, and
K-trucks.
mountain passes, like Mount Haruna and
That's like the
Bandai-Atsu.
big thing I want from this
Then
game.
we layer in the details around them, creating a world where every road leads to discovery. For this game, we've built our biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo city is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with multiple districts. Each with
Bigger
a
doesn't
unique
mean better,
identity.
though.
We work to create a city where every road, every corner, and every shortcut is fun to drive and a delight to explore.
Seasonal change in Japan is dramatic, and these changes are widely celebrated. in
I
local
want to be able to drive the
Capture
like
that
weather
in game so
conditions
that
of
you see those
Sapporo.
changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect. Cars, houses, landmarks, mascots, and more, all tracked in your adventure journal.
Japan's car
That's
culture is
interesting,
one
I
of the
guess,
reasons we've been
but-
so excited for this location. And Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch. Those cars will have new body kits
And here is
Forza
where my
era
biggest concern is.
and the ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across all performance classes, from D to our new top-end R-Class for track-focused cars.
Volvo, one of my favorites.
We've improved how each car is affected by the world. For example, with new cosmetic tire wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads. With more cars on day one than ever before, we've also created new ways to expand your car collection as you explore.
Damn.
Parked on driveways around the world, you'll encounter our new aftermarket cars. They're always bargains and include some extremely rare and unique cars to show off in your garage. We're not just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them.
Oh yeah, what?
The GR GT is a race-derived road car that
That's
combines
why that
motorsport
was unveiled
performance with
recently.
road-going
Interesting.
excellence. And our game is the ideal place to experience the most modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Interesting.
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic
Debatable.
modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
That tunnel transition wasn't the best. It'll reverberate behind you for a bit too.
Music is a huge part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive.
It'd be cool to see like Hololive
all
or something music in the game,
creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these at every player house, big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built.
I don't see what that adds to the game really, though.
The ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley.
I think Gran Turismo did the best job with that, and that it was purely for photo shooting.
In the open world here, and anything you construct is permanent and visitable by your friends. Our teams are fully committed to Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options like proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion.
I genuinely like that because it gives you more freedom to get good shots, action shots of your car.
And your friends play. You can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new open-world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head out together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battle.
If that makes it easier to get the Horizon Edition cars, I'm for it. And rare cars.
There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard. Playing together is
That's kind of cool
and more rewarding than ever. Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support
the events custom events was always the best part.
From anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In Horizon Collab, you and your friends can build anything you can imagine together.
Okay, that could lead to some cool experiences, but it's not building on the core of the game in my mind.
Features we've been working on, and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May. If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready. For now, though, stay tuned for more updates about the game over the coming months.
We'll see.
For joining us. We can't wait to see you in
So,
Forza Horizon 6.
The biggest problem with Forza, I don't know if it's the case with Horizon and Motorsport still, but at least it is a common problem with Horizon, is that they always release like a sub amount of cars from the previous game and eventually add cars from the previous game and very few properly new cars as DLC later on, and then disguised as the gold edition or whatever. Interesting. I found the best result for Forza games is to wait for the gold whatever top tier edition to be on sale for the price of the standard edition. Otherwise, there's no, like, it's just not worth it. They want so much money for so little game. Every single iteration.
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。ここは
I
東京
hope
にある
this
ゲーム
succeeds.
フリークのオフィスです。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはかつてない新しい体験を作り出すことに主眼を置いた
I want to see them to succeed beyond
ギアプロジェ
Pokemon.
クトから生まれた
I think that would
新しい挑戦です。
put Pokemon in a bad spot to where it has to innovate or it will die.
ギガレッカーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し、常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに
And this
新
looks
しい体
good.
験ができるゲームです。遠い未来、文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹の
I am
アクション
actually excited
RPG
for
という
this.
ゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。最初は黙々とそのゲームで得られる感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。
This is the type of, the real type of game in my mind that creates a studio, a genuine studio.
の感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。
Like Shadow of the Colossus for Team Ico,
主人公エマと
Death Stranding for Kojima,
誇りのある相棒クーもその過
at
程で
least for his new studio.
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いて、とても
I
興
want
味
to
を惹か
see
れすぐに参加しようと心に決めました。
them succeed on
長
their
年ゲー
own.
ムフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で地を張り自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになり、
I don't
プロト
mind
タイ
that.
プも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人
It's
物の
different,
バックグラウンドとキャラクターデ
but
ザイン
I'm
を
open
形
to
作っ
it.
ていったんです。
Oh my goodness, they're avataring.
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。
Like, this
た
looks
だ単
cool.
に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、
I hope they do a demo because I want to see how the fights feel.
しっくりとくるモチーフを見出し、
I stand by, I didn't think that Expedition 33, those mechanics felt the
シリ
greatest.
ーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップ
They
です。
don't in Ghost of
モ
Yotei
チーフ
either.
が決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いた時、自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。
So, is this just Japan's take on proper Japan's take on Horizon Zero Dawn? I have hope if so. I have strong hope if so. It looks beautiful.
腐食体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作ると同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐食体を狩り その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。
This is Borderland giving me vibes of
ただそれがゆえに
Horizon Zero Dawn crossed with the anime Capellion,
エマと彼女の
which I
相棒となる
love.
クーは日本の東の地で出会います。そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？
クーだ。
クーから目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、わかっ
I
た。
have hope, but we will see.
封じ後エンバー、お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命を出す。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマとクーの力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐食体主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。
It's similar to similar plot to Shadow of the Colossus, although the plot of Shadow of the Colossus is for a
腐食
selfish
体は
one.
この世界の If の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。エマとクーが戦う強力な敵です。腐食体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐食体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は、植物を操り自身の支配地域に
Just fucking pump in the ground, I guess.
汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐食体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。
Are they also bad
ゴーレ
then?
ムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年
So
の
you're still
間
killing
に凄まじ
people.
い戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
Okay.
エマとクーは様々な
So
人
will
物
there be
と出会い
Golem
ます。
bosses then as
長い
well?
旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとはクナイというエマ
I'd
と同じように
like to see a morality system of killing golems versus the creatures.
とどめはきちんとさせる。
エマとクーは同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すと、クーに力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。
It looks like a bit of everything
そして
of classic
開花技を
PS2 era
放てばさら
gaming.
に次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。
Like Okami, I never played Okami. I need to do that
エマ
still.
は彼岸花の大輪を探せ、その大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛り、エマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。
Oh, is that like a standoff type mechanic?
考え
Maybe.
る時間が生まれます。ターンベースの RPG コマンドのように考えることになります。スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携
We'll
は
see.
研ぎ澄まされていき
I
ます。
don't know
互いに
how
補い合う関係
much I'd
で
like that
二人は常に
blended
繋
in,
がっ
but
て
if
いる
it's done well, I could see
エマ
myself
とクー
liking
に
it.
はそれぞれ
Especially for like
スキルツリーが
surprise attacks or opening
エマが
attacks.
行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。またエマとクーの親密度が上昇するにつれて装備できるスキルも多くなります。様々なスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどでより奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいればステルスだけで戦う人もいますし、常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいればクーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊石と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。
I'm still curious to see how that
組
feels.
み合わせを生み出すのか、今からとても
That
楽し
can
みで
always
す。
feel like super one style. Which one's easier versus which is most
汚れ
effective.
に追い尽くされた
It varies. It's normally not done
6
well.
年間私たちはこの世
I
界に
can't think of a game where it's done well off
深い魅力を
right
散りば
off
め
the
ること
top of
に
my
全
head.
力を注いできました。 全てのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界
Give a
を体
release
験してい
date.
ただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏 Xbox、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作、どうぞご期待ください。
Fuck you. I wanted to see it succeed. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good for them to grow as a company. I think it'd put pressure on Nintendo to stop signing off on shit. Summer! This year! Okay. Is it just 3 games? There's no way it's just 3. Okay. Double Fine. We're halfway through. Is this gonna be some bullshit? The fuck, man?
Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double
fuck
Fine
is that?
Productions. And this is Elsbeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often and create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on, basically get amnesia, and we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process. It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before.
None of those looked interesting to me.
Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other.
What?
Don't worry, it's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
Yeah, this is gonna be a no for me.
We love to explore new and original ideas.
Developer
here at Double
of
Fine.
games
Alongside
such
last year's
as
Weird But Chill Game
these.
Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration. Kiln is the other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action. You'll get a chance today to see how we're continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game.
No.
Eric Brand spearheaded this pitch and is here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler and is just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots.
How long do you think it's going to take for someone to make a dick-shaped
coming
pot?
up with unique characters and environments at Double Fine. But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic
Assuming that's
element of
even
destruction
possible.
and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist. I stumbled on the answer one day. What better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much.
Did they have
Thankfully,
cheeks?
You are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere. You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine. A best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design
I've never
challenges,
wanted
though,
that.
because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors.
Every time they say pots,
We
I
had to
think
figure
of the
out how to make
illness.
an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream of, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel. It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds. Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours. As you sculpt, you'll notice the game
I don't
recognizing
know,
the
man.
different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
So that means we had to ask ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Every pot and kiln needs to have a core set of moves fit for a warrior. To run, jump.
I don't have faith in them to accurately identify what I want my ability to
They also
be.
must have moves fit for a pot to fill up with water and then splash that water out. Each shape has its own unique way of performing these moves. And because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different pot shapes to life in surprising ways. In addition to these core moves, each shape also has its own special attack, which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game.
It's gonna have base-like looks and everything. It's not gonna be as unique feeling as you want.
Into swords, jugs blaring like megaphones, plates flinging pies. Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
I doubt that.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln,
This game, why is this game getting so much
unique
fucking time?
our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate
This
with how you
better
choose to
not just
play
be 4
and what pot you
games.
choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit
This is
certain size
embarrassing.
blocks and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
You'll fight on fractured, floating pieces of ancient history, like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus. It's even got a dance floor.
I don't have faith in this
Athena's
being
giant
good.
strategic war map.
Ugh.
Inflating
It's
sponge
gonna be
warriors
popular
with
for a
water
week or
to
two and
rearrange the
fizzle out
battlefield to your
immediately.
advantage. Fight in the Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh pit where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique creations. Everything from your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team
I
full
just
of
don't
large
see this
cups
type of thing
maximizing your dousing
succeeding as a multiplayer game.
or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered that balances power and splashability? If you're skilled enough to end up at the enemy kiln with lots of water, you can unleash a powerful super splash ability that does tons of damage and makes the kiln vulnerable to further attacks, letting you and your team dunk on the enemy kiln to either win big or turn the tide and make a comeback.
And that
is how it's done.
At the end of a round, the cycle of creation and destruction loops around again, and now you're back in the wedge, a multiplayer lobby where you can hang at the wheel and make something cool with your friends. You've just earned XP points and chips from battle. Now you can load up on art supplies and expand your pot-making options.
I think of the game.
Dude, I fucking hate sticker shit like that.
They just want to create all day long.
Our decoration system was designed to support your creativity. As we did with the design of the sculpting process, we looked to the pottery studio for inspiration. We found ways to translate the experience
This
of adding
so fucking
spouts,
boring.
lids, and handles, as well as glazing to kiln. Every design choice we made ultimately serves the goal of enabling a near infinite range of possibilities. We can't wait to see what your favorite designs are.
It's all about my pizza party themed small jug. It becomes a drill that can dive under enemies, and it pops up with a special delivery of destruction.
I love a medium jug, a simple handle, a 2-layer watermelon glaze, and I'm ready to bring the good vibes into the chaos.
My favorite is the large vase. It has a UFO-like animation, and it's great for team defense and protecting your base.
Hands down, the best pot shape is a small bowl. It's perfect for sneaking past enemies. Plus, its ice cream theme special is so cute.
One of my favorite warrior pots has to be the medium base. It's decently fast for invading enemy players and matches. The decorations really make it shine. A curved elbow spout, cupid's handle, some spiked charms with a rainbow glaze, and one butt sticker. You can't go wrong with butt stickers.
My favorite pots use the absolute most material possible to make the biggest pots possible. I call it tiny.
Whichever pot you decide to create, whether you're a budding artist or a seasoned gamer, you'll be fulfilling your pottery power fantasies when Kiln launches in spring 2026 on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This is just the beginning.
Oh, are they spending this much fucking time on this?
With expanded decorations, new activities and game modes, and much more. Creating is more fun together, and we'd love your help sculpting this experience. Be on the lookout to throw down with fellow Double Fine fans and join the Double Fine Action Insiders for an even earlier look and a chance to play in our closed beta very soon.
You want me to say it 5
no.
times? That's mean. Am I supposed to? Okay. This game is called Kiln, an online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler. I'll never do it twice. Okay, I can do it again. Online multiplayer party brawler. It's getting better. Online multiplayer party brawler.
No. Absolutely not. Fucking how much of my life did I just waste? 12 minutes of my life I'll never get back. And here's the big one. How many minutes does this get?
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time. Fable.
Why is Playground Games doing Fable? Although wasn't Lionhead closed down?
Immersive and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world
2016.
action RPG, and we couldn't be
By
more proud to be
fucking
carrying on the
Microsoft.
work of the
Shit
legendary
fucking
Lionhead
Microsoft.
Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy.
I do
that
think
we
a
all love.
reboot of the franchise is what's needed.
At
So,
the heart of our game is a simple,
I
recurring
want this to
question.
be good.
What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama.
I'm nervous though, man. I'm really nervous of this game.
All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
It's so important to get the premise right.
You begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Venturing out into the world is a huge it's so important to get choices in this game right.
Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages.
It is the most important part of the game.
Oversized vegetable patches and stunning vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back.
I'm worried about that.
Iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the old clock tower, and the legendary...
I should replay 3 for stream. 3 was, again, I started with 3, so 3 is my favorite. 2 is good though.
Royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game, as you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golder.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of 2 rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
Again, I'm very...
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger
It needs to get that done right. The world needs to change around your decisions.
They're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars.
Default
so
characters.
The hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero
That's a
you
step
want to
back.
be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you
We'll
learn, and through the
see.
weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will. Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style-weaving combat. Allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike. Melee is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies. And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan-favorite adversaries for you to fight.
Looks okay.
Hobbs are back, as are Balverines, Hollowfolk, and Trolls.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken.
A giant
Each
cock.
family is different, with their own weaknesses to explore.
Because where would the Fable trailer gameplay footage be without a giant cock?
How you defeat your enemies is up to you.
To be fair though, they're showing actual
There's
gameplay.
more to being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more.
I think.
When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game, where you could just mess around with the villagers and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fair.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Hopefully they'll have more enjoyable accents.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people. Having a bunch more kids. Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
I want an army of
The
kids.
game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects with things
Again,
you do
though,
everywhere
they
you
haven't touched on that one part, which
And
to
all of
me
this
was
revolves
the
around
most
people
important
who
part.
live in Albion, who we call the living population.
I want to say that was
There are more
3
than 1,000 of
mainly,
them,
but
and
still.
every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality. You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
I want to watch Miss Wigglestick ring a
is that you
fucking
can
bell
talk
for
to
8
every
hours
single one of
straight.
them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you both?
Again, the morality
bed they
system.
sleep in
I
is in a
want to
house
shove
you
everyone
own
into poor
because you're the
condition
landlord.
factories and
Or
watch them
maybe their
suffer.
beggars on the street because you evicted them.
All right.
Oh, it's you. You're awful.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they think of you.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Again, that's a third of it. That's not all of
Morality
it.
has always been super important to Fable. That tension
Right.
between good and evil
Right.
underpinned all of the original
Okay.
games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
For us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way.
Fair.
And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices
it's
you
gotten
make,
part of it,
and
but
you
again,
are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices, moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game.
Okay.
We call this idea, your choices change the world. Let's give you an example.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister. In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you? At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful,
I'm still
immersive,
not
open
confident
world
on it.
experiences.
It
Yes,
seems like it has the
typically
same
involves sports
fucking
cars,
flaw that fucking
but
Forza
this is a
has.
passion project for
To where
all
they
of us
have,
here.
okay,
Every member
what
of this team,
do the
which we
fans
built from
want?
scratch,
Okay,
has two
how
key
much can
things
we
in
take
common.
away of that and then
deep
add
love
back
for the
as
franchise
DLC?
And a burning desire to bring it back.
I don't know if that's
We're
Playground
making
or
this for Fable
Turn 10,
fans
but
just
it
like us,
constantly
but
fucking
also to
happens.
introduce Fable
And
to
it's
gamers
why
who've
I
never
don't like
played the
Forza
series
anymore.
before. It's been great to finally tell
3
you a
to
little about
4
the game we're
was
making.
the
There'll be much
limit of
more
where
to share
that
as we
practice
get
was
closer to our
acceptable.
launch.
Motorsport 3 to
I'm
4.
excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026. From all of us here, thanks for watching.
I'm worried about this game still. I'm a little bit more hopeful, but still not great. Is that fucking it? Dude, this fucking pottery shit was so fucking worthless.
This is a multiplayer party.
I don't give a shit.
The act of trading with your friends as it is fast.
I don't want to play that.
Japan's car culture is one
I don't have hope for Forza. I'm still not convinced they ever learned their fucking lesson from the last, like, 5 fucking games. I hope this is a success to teach a fucking lesson. I haven't seen enough yet to be convinced. I haven't seen enough to be convinced that this game has been saved. 4 games. Good job, guys. Good job. 4 fucking games. 3.5 fucking games. Good job. I don't have faith in Beast of Reincarnation purely because it's on Game Pass. That's fucking it? I don't know, man. I'd say that's like a C at best. I don't have fucking faith in this. Again, like, the biggest problem with Forza, every single fucking new game, is that it's what is the base amount of cars we can get into the game to where people will buy it, and then we'll take the rest from, like, previous games, not DLC cars from previous games, base cars from previous games, and turn them into DLC. The base game has had fewer and fewer and fewer cars. I think Forza Motorsport 4 launched with like 900 cars. I'm not kidding. Yes, it's all just like slight iterations, but still, like, what the fuck, man? Forza's been fucking struggling with that. And then they keep cutting it back. Like, okay, this car was a base game, but people, let's make it a DLC car. Like, it's not expanding on the game. The core mechanics, the driving mechanics, the building mechanics, the unique mechanics, the expressing yourself through your car mechanic that is Forza, especially Horizon, is so fucking empty every single game. They haven't figured that out. Is it 4? I think it was 4 that had Hot Wheels. I want to say it was 4. No, it was 3. It was 3. Yeah. The Hot Wheels from 3 was the best thing. 5 had Hot Wheels. 3, 4, and 5 had Hot Wheels. Yeah, I was looking up. Also, hi, Kona. I hope you're doing well. But again, like, the worst part of Forza, and you can tell that they've kind of focused more on Horizon, but, like, the worst part is they keep shrinking the base cars and then adding base cars from previous games to then become DLC instead of continuing to be base cars. I get that there's licensing problems and stuff, but still it feels like the bare mechanic of what makes Horizon good is just overlooked more and more every single game. The setting's awesome. I'm sure the setting will feel great. They haven't all felt great. I'm sure this one will do well. But my biggest concern is, again, the core mechanics, the expressing yourself through your vehicle, car culture as a whole has gotten worse and worse every single game. If you want Forza, I have stuck by this principle since 4. I did it for 4 and I did it for 5. Is that okay, the base game is $60, probably 70 now. The gold, whatever, the top tier edition is 110. As soon as that 100 top tier edition is the price of the base game when it was at launch, that's when I get it. Until then, absolutely not. Because then normally it has 2 seasons worth or 2 car pass. I don't even know how to fucking say it. Car passes worth of DLC. By then it has that and it's worth the money. Because then by then they add probably 30% of base car amount as DLC cars finally, and it's worth the price. Until then, no, it's not. Forza Motorsport 3 was the pinnacle. I think when would Motorsport 4 come out? Because they're on 8 now, right? Yeah. Forza Motorsport 3 was the pinnacle. 4 is when it started to stretch the limits of what was okay for monetization. I think Horizon 3 for the Horizon franchise was the pinnacle. Horizon 3 had already lost a lot of, started to really see those issues, but it wasn't as severe as it is now. It was like, say, 5 or 10% of the secret whatever cars were then DLC instead of base like they were in the previous game. In Motorsport 3, there was the auction house, and that was the only way you could get the secret cars, which the devs sold occasionally on the auction house. That was how you made money in the game, by doing custom liveries. You didn't have to race, you could make custom liveries and make your money that way to buy cool cars. And that was what I enjoyed most, doing that. 4, I don't remember if 4 launched with that and got rid of it, or got rid of it at the beginning. But now in the game, it's just like likes. And you get likes. And the amount of likes you get is how much you can earn from it. It's not a real proper economy anymore. Which is just fucking dumb. That, like, you could charge $50K in 3 for a skin for a car, and if it wasn't good, you fucking sold 0. If you were trading shit to your friends, you could mark the car for like insanely expensive. And it's just like, the auction house in terms of liveries and decals was what made Forza Motorsport 3 great. And they've just eliminated that. They've eliminated car culture, and it's just, I'm not hopeful about that game. I'm just not. The scenery will be great, probably, and the car culture will be non-existent. It'll have the exact same problem as Horizon 5, Horizon 4, and towards the end of Horizon 3. Like, it's just fucking laughable. I think Horizon 1 didn't have that, and it was still the old system. And then 2, I don't remember. It's been a long time. This game, Beast of Reincarnation, I want to see it succeed. I'm not hopeful because it's on Game Pass, and I just don't fucking trust Xbox. Game Pass isn't worth it anymore. I want this to succeed. I want this to kick Nintendo in the ass and be like, look what we can do when we're not bound to your shitty fucking Pokemon. That you don't dare fucking spend the money to push the limits and make a great game. You just want to play it fucking safe year after year. I want this to do good. I want Game Freak to be able to move on from the shit that is Pokemon. If this succeeds, we will get a better Pokemon game. If this does not succeed, we'll get the same reiterated trash over and over and over again. I want this to be good. I'm hopeful. I don't think it's a day one buy for me. I hope that there's content creators that get to try the game out and I get to watch it and get a genuine experience, that opinion that I can create my own opinion from on if I would like the game or not. I want to see this succeed. I really do. It would do wonders for many, many franchises if this does well. This is going to be gone in a week. Kiln is going to be... Can you even see my fucking mouse? Are you tracking my fucking mouse? There we go. This is going to be... It's going to be like, Deformers. Do you remember that game? I think it was called Deformers. It was popular for a month, and then it vanished. That's what this is going to be. I'm sorry, but it's just fucking true. Fable, I'm more hopeful now. I'm still not 100% sold on the game. I am more hopeful. They did not show the fucking world truly being altered based off of your moral decisions to the degree that previous games did. If that doesn't happen, it is not a Fable game in my mind. It looks promising. If that's in the game to the same degree, it is a day one buy for me. Fable is what I'm most excited for. I fucking loved 3. Once I eventually got to 2, I loved 2. If that's not there, I'm just gonna fucking replay 3 because they just fucking killed off Lionhead Studios thinking they knew better. And they PlayStation, launching on PlayStation. Eventual. When Forza comes out on PlayStation, I guarantee you they'll have some Game of the Year, whatever bullshit lie edition that has all the DLC that everyone paid $150 for Xbox for $80. And that's when it'll actually be worth the money. But I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. And then we are going to try the art stream. I'm really fucking nervous about this, chat, man. I'm really fucking nervous about this. I'm not good at art. I wish I was good, but I'm not good at art. But I have a character, my favorite character picked out. I have like 16 fucking figures of her off to my sides as reference. I have pictures I can hold up so we can look at it together, and we're just gonna fucking go for it and see what happens. But give me a minute. I will be right back. I'm gonna close some stuff off, and yeah. I will be back.